Hey everybody. Yay, I'm live. Okay, I'm gonna chill and allow Facebook to start inviting people because this is my first Facebook Live and I'm just gonna try to knock it off the park. I'm inviting people and I hope that it's gonna build up a friend thing here. Hi, is anybody on here? Come on and Facebook Live with me. I'm also going to try to Periscope at the same time. So I came on early so that I can allow it to try to build up some interest in my Facebook. And just so that I can get comfortable, I'm Pamela Sharp, PS Loving Life on Twitter. And I am PS Loves Life on Twitter. I'm sorry. And I used to be PS Loving Life on Facebook. But this is interesting, and this is the first time that I'm on here, and I am a confidence coach or imposter eradicator. And what I do is I help people to get over all of the past beliefs that have been holding them back and keeping them down. So I do this by helping you to dig deep and get past the bullshit. I just don't take any bull crap from you. I allow you to move forward so that you can be more successful. I help you to come up with your own plan. And I do this by just keeping it real. You know, we've all had some issues in life and things that we've been trying to do. And what I do is I help you to stop being mediocre. I help you to start loving your life and doing the things that you want to do in life. I help you to recognize that, you know, we all have a past. We all have been hurt by family, friends, and just people. And these things have stuck in our consciousness, and these things have been the things that have been keeping us back from being successful. These have been the things that have keeping us from pursuing our dreams. These have been the things that really have been keeping us from showing out for ourselves. Because we all know that we can go to work, we can work a job all day long, and we can kill it. We can kill it. We can do everything. We also know that we can go to school, get degrees on top of degrees on top of degrees. You know, really, and I know it sounds pretty, I guess shallow when I say anybody can do that. But yeah, anybody can go to school. You can go to school. If you stay your ass in there long enough, you can go to school, you can get you a degree, and you can be successful. But what takes real guts, what takes real confidence, what takes real courage is when you stand up for yourself. When you say, you know what, I am going to move past the fear. I'm going to move past the indecision. I'm going to move past the being in my head. I'm going to move past whatever anybody else has said to me about me and claim my success. I'm going to claim my goals. I'm going to get clear. You know, I went through 20, 30 years of living in fear and talking myself out of doing things. You know, looking at people saying, I'm smarter than them. I should be doing that. I could do that. Or looking at them saying, wow, they're better than me. Why can't I do that? And so I spent all this time, 30 years, talking myself out of doing what I love doing, which is helping people. Because I wouldn't stand up and step out for me. And when you don't stand up and step out for you, you're not really successful. You're living life mediocre. And so this is why I am stepping out into coaching. This is why this is my passion. It's always been my passion, helping people. I've been doing it for years for free. And I decided, you know what? This is my purpose and passion. There are people out here who need to learn how to live their lives more successful. There are people who need to embrace themselves, celebrate who they are, celebrate why they're here, celebrate the fact that they have something to offer to other people. And when we don't do that, that's when we live in sin. That's when, you know, you're not living actually, you're just here, you're allowing life to live you. And you have to determine whether or not you want to just allow life to live you or you want to start living life. I decided that at my ripe age of whatever 50 plus, that it's time for me to start living the life that I know that I should be living. not just living the life, but being the person that I want to be. Because so many times we allow other people to determine who we are. Come on, y'all. Y'all know that we put more value on what somebody else has to say about how we dress, how we act, what we say, what we do, what's a good job, how we wear our hair, than what we really feel is good for us. And until you start standing up and standing out for yourself and saying, you know what, this is me. You take it or leave it, but this is me, and I'm going to be happy being me. And as long as I'm happy, that's all that really matters. Because you know what? I can't make anybody else happy. I can't do it for you. You can only do it for you. So I welcome you. I thank you all for being here. I really don't know how to use the Facebook Live feature, so I can't even see who's here. I thought that I would be able to see something, but I'm not seeing anything but invite friends, and that's about it. But anyway, so again, I'm Pamela Sharp. I am a confidence coach or imposter eradicator. And basically what that really means is I am a love coach. I teach people how to love themselves. We all think, that it's easy. And it is when you really truly do the work, when you really truly let go of all of the crap that has been built up in you over the years. Then you will realize that you will be able to love yourself. Loving yourself is not just buying yourself pretty clothes. Loving yourself is not just looking the best that you can look. Loving yourself is what you feel inside, innate. When you wake up in the morning and you're happy and you smile and you wake up and you say, thank you, God, I'm alive. I am here. I am present. Loving yourself is when somebody comes up to you and tell you can't do something, and you look at them and be like, I can do whatever it is I want. Loving yourself is treating yourself the same way you would treat the person that you're in love with. Okay, you got to wrap your arms around that, because sometimes we don't treat ourselves as good as we treat other people. We'll treat our children better than we treat ourselves. We'll treat our friends better than we treat ourselves, and we'll treat our partner better than we treat ourselves. But loving yourselves means I'm going to treat me best. And it's not at the expense of. It's because you know that in loving yourself, you love other people. You can't love anybody else if you don't love yourself first. So what I'm talking about today, I'm Pamela Sharp. I am a confidence coach. I am here trying to live out my dream, trying to be the best that I can be. And I'm going to give you all 3 tips, maybe 4. I think I came up with 4 tips that will help you to just, live life a little more fully, more passionately, more in your purpose. So the first thing I want to tell everybody to start doing is to really get real with yourself. Stop faking it. Stop living a life of insecurity. Stop living a life of, believing what other people say. Stop living in the past. Get real with yourself. We all want to say, well, I'm just being real. Well, really, half the time you're not being real. You're being vindictive. You're not being true to yourself. You're not, you're not really being real. Being real means that you're going to look inside of yourself and say, I love me. And I'm going to treat people the way I want to be treated. And when you do that, you're living life more fully, because you're treating people the way you want to be treated. And when you treat people the way you want to be treated, you find that you get more out of life. When you're more giving and more loving, you find that you get that back in your life. So spend a little time trying to be real with yourself, trying to be real with everybody you meet, but not in that cocky, egotistic way, but in a way that says, you know what? I love you and I love me, and I'm going to treat you right, and I'm going to do what's right for me. And if that means saying no, then you say no to something you want to do. Start today. Practice not doing anything you don't want to do. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Say no. If you don't like the way somebody is treating you, ask them, are you really trying to hurt my feelings? I mean, that's a straight up question. When somebody says something nasty to you, whether it be your best friend, your mama, your cousin, your sister, your brother, anybody, a teacher, your boss, anybody, it takes more courage and more love for yourself to stand up for yourself than it does to just let things go. Because when you continuously let things go, that stuff builds up inside of you and it starts breaking you down more and more or making you mad and angry. And I'd rather speak up for myself and speak up for what I know is right than spend my time being angry about something that I could have just said something about. So the first little tip is speak up. Be real, for real, not this fake crap with the smile and, oh, I'm okay and it's okay. You know what? It really wasn't important. Hell, if it's important to you, then speak up and say, it's important to me. If you're not feeling it, say, no, I'm not really feeling it. You know, you don't have to be a bitch about things, but you can speak your truth. And in speaking your truth, hell, you're easing a little bit off of you instead of carrying that crap around with you. People respect you more when you're honest about how you feel and when you're honest about what's going on in your life and when you ask for help when you need help than if you're sitting up there trying to be superwoman or hiding behind closed doors when you know stuff is so messed up for you, you don't even want to get out of bed. So start being real with yourself and with others. You know, say what it is you want and do it. Start doing it. Push yourself. Push past the fear, the lack, the limitation, and all of that other bullshit that people throw at you. Push past it and start being your real self. Get real with yourself. Be real. The second tip that I want to tell you guys is to get clear. To get clear. Do you all understand what clarity means? What getting clear means? What it really actually means? It means that you're going to take the time to sit down to figure out who you are, what you want, why you want it, is it really important to you, who you want in your life, what do you want your life to look like in 30 days, 60 days, 365 days, 5 years from now. What is it you want for real in your life? And then coming up with a plan to try to get it. Because you know what the real sin is? The real sin is when you don't know what the hell your passion or your purpose is. When you don't know what you want out of life and you're just letting life live you. That's the real sin. So you have to come out of this state of flux, this state of just being here for everybody else and not being here for you. You need to come out of that. It serves nobody when you don't know what you want. When you don't know what you want and why you want it, you will allow people to use you, to misuse you, to take advantage of you, to walk all over you. When you don't know what you want, you're just living. You're just getting up every day. You don't have any goals. You don't have any purpose. You don't have an intention for your life. And how can you be of any help if you have children? How can you be of any help to yourself? What are you going to do? You're going to live your life like this? So when you die, you have not achieved anything. So start living. Start being clear about what you want. Take time each day to meditate and ask the Lord to show you what your passion is and what your purpose is. If you don't know what it is, sit down and think about the things that you love doing. What is it you love doing? Where do you love to be? Where do you love to go? Think about how that feels when you are in that special place. Think about how it feels when you are on the beach, if you love the beach, or if you're on the ski slopes. Think about how that feels. Think about how it feels sometimes when you just get ready to travel. I know I feel so good when I just get in a plane and know that I'm going somewhere. I love traveling, so that's what my feel-good place is. But you have to take time to determine what it is you want your life to look like. You have to sit back and think about what it is you want out of life and how you want your life to look. Do you want to wait until you're 70 before you start trying to start a business? Do you want to wait until you're 70 before you say, oh, I'm going to learn how to play the piano? No. You want to start living your life fully right now, today. You have everything within you to start living the life of your dreams. Everything. Not just a little. You have it all. You can start living the life of your dreams today. Just start. Just start. Figure it out. Sit back and say, what is it that is truly important to me? What is it? What do I want? What is it I want out of life? And how should I get it? And who in the hell do I need to let go of so that I can start getting the life that I want? You know, we spend too much time with people and in situations that aren't happy for us, are not good for us, and not that just don't serve us at all. And that's the third tip. Learn to let go of the bullshit. Bullshit people, bullshit jobs, bullshit situations. Let them go. It's not going to hurt you to let something go that's not helping you. If it's not helping you, it's hurting you. So let it go. Start living your life more fully. Look at the things that you like doing and the person that you want to be. And if you are with people who are not like you, if you are with people who are vindictive and hateful and say mean things and do mean things to other people, what the hell do you think they're going to do to you? What do you think they're doing behind your back? You want to be around people who are like you or better. You need to one up your life, period. One up your life. If they're not higher than where you are and they're lower than where you are, where do you think you're going to be eventually? What do you think you're going to continue to do if you don't start living your life more fully and living the life of the dream, living your dreams and doing the things that you want to do? If you're continuously around people who don't want to do anything, what are you going to wind up doing? Nothing. You're going to wind up doing nothing. So you have to ask yourself the question, what is it that I want out of life? What makes me happy and why? And who in my life that I spend time with now, who can I let go of? Who is in my life that doesn't really serve me, that doesn't really make me happy, that doesn't really offer me anything to feed my soul, my spirit? They never give me a compliment. They're never there for me. And they're always taking. It's great to be a giver. There's nothing wrong with giving, because believe me, the more you give, the more you get back. And that's the truth. And giving does not hurt you as long as you're not giving your rent. Giving is not going to hurt you. You give if that's what's in your heart. But don't give if you don't really feel it. Don't give just because you don't want to feel guilty about something. Hell, just don't feel guilty about it. If it's not what you want to do, don't do it. And start sticking to your gun. Don't do anything that doesn't make you happy. My third tip is really what I've been talking about the whole time. Learning to love you. Learning to be your own best friend. Learning to be your own rescue. I'm Pamela Sharp. I'm a confidence coach. And I am here to start spreading my message of love and peace and harmony and abundance and prosperity. And to teach people that you can have anything you want out of life. It's up to you. If anybody else achieved it, you can achieve it. I am an imposter eradicator. I can see it, I can smell it, I can taste it. I can zoom in right past all the bullshit that you're telling yourself and you're telling others. Because most of the time, you can lie to yourself real easy. But when you tell the truth, you have a breakthrough and your life changes. So my third or fourth tip here is learning to love yourself, learning to put yourself first. Learning to say, you know what, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. And to believe it. Learning to spoil yourself, to take care of yourself, to take care of your health, to take care of yourself mentally. To not allow yourself to just live life mediocre, to start doing the things that make you happy, to get up every day with a smile on your face and to live in gratitude. Be thankful for all you have. Stop allowing yourself to live in the past so that you can never appreciate what you have now. Because the present is awesome, but it's up to you. I hear so many people say life is hard. Well, yeah, if that's what you're going to say, then that's what you're going to get. You're going to get a hard life. You're going to get a hard life if that's what you believe. You get exactly what you believe. Life gives you exactly what you believe. So whatever thoughts you're keeping today, and that's my fourth tip, whatever thoughts you're keeping today is going to determine the life that you have tomorrow. So if you want life to be better tomorrow, then you need to start thinking better thoughts. Because believe me, if you continue thinking negative and believing that life is hard, you're going to keep on getting hard life. But if you just try one thing, and that one thing is, no matter what happens to you today, or you can make it tomorrow because today is almost over. No matter what happens, say, thank you, God, or thank you, Spirit, or thank you, Universe, or whoever you think, or whatever you think. But just say thank you. I love my life. I love my life. And don't think anything negative about it, and just keep on moving. Just keep it moving and say that you love your life and life is great. My life is great. And then you start looking for opportunities to make your life better. Stop looking for the negative. Look at the positive in everything. So what, you stump your toe? At least you still got a toe. So what, you stump your toe? You got furniture to stump a toe on? Some people wish they had furniture. And here you are complaining when you got a house full of goddamn furniture, when you should be happy that you're alive. You should be reveling in the fact that you have a home, a place to lay your head. But instead, you running around talking about life is hard. Life is hard. Stop all that damn whining. Life is only hard because you keep thinking it's hard. You got to get off your ass and work. We all do. There's nobody going to come up to you and say, here's everything you want. No, you got to get up and you got to make things happen. And you do that every day. Every day you make something happen. And the more you put out, the more you get back. But if you keep putting out negativity, you get back. That's what your life is going to look like. It's a ball of negativity. I stopped saying life is hard. I stopped saying things like I don't have. And you know what? When I stopped saying it, I stopped feeling it. I started receiving better because I started thinking better. I stopped being so damn stingy and not wanting to help people or give or do things and looking for reasons not to put anything out. And when I started being more giving, when I started being more loving, the person that is truly inside of me, I started seeing results. When I needed help, of us want to ask for help when we need it. If you don't ask for help, you're not going to get it. So if you need help, ask for help. When you're trying to figure out who you are, what your intentions and goals are, when you're trying to set up your future and figure out what's going on, what your passion and what your purpose is, if you can't do that on your own, ask for help. Get you a coach. Get you a therapist. Find somebody who's successful and ask them. That's what this world is about. We are social people. You can't sit in a cocoon and think that somebody's going to come to your rescue. You are your own damn rescue. Stand up and show out for you. So I gave you like 4 tips. One was loving yourself. One was being real with yourself and stop all the lies and the bullshit that you tell yourself because it ain't helping you none. Not at all. The 3rd tip was to be clear about what you want out of life and why you want it. What you want your life to look like 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now. And to have a plan on how you're going to get it. a serious plan that you stick with no matter what. You stay focused, have a little bit of tunnel vision. And if people around you are not with your plan, let their asses go. Stop being a fucking wimp. Let them go. If they're not on your train, if they're not wanting to go where you want to go, if they're not trying to one up their life, 10 up their life, be better, have better, do better, let them go. It's time for you all to stop bullshitting. Stop the bullshit so that you can start having the life that you want to have. And surrounding yourself with people who are going to help you to get where you want to get. People who are going to inspire you and you inspire them. And don't be afraid to let other people go. Because, hey, they're going to still be there. When you're 5 years down the road and you make your $1 million, some people going to still be doing the same damn thing they were doing when you was broke. But now you're no longer broke. You're doing the damn thing. So you got to think about it. Do you want to stay in point A or you want to move to point Z? And if you really want to move to point Z, then you need to have focus and clarity and let go of all of the BS in between. Focus on your goals, dreams, and your hopes and your passions and your purpose. And if you don't know how to do it, get help. That's what all of these coaches online do. We help you all to get clarity. It ain't hard. You can do it. You can ask for help. And I think my fourth tip was loving yourself. I said loving yourself, getting real, getting clarity, and Lord, I forgot what my fourth tip was because I just came up with that on the list. Oh, being intentional, have setting your intentions. So I'm Pamela Sharp. I am a confidence coach. I specialize in imposter eradication, helping people to get past all of the beliefs, habits, things that have been holding them back and keeping their lives mediocre. And we've all been there. I've been there, living a mediocre existence because I'm not stepping up and showing out for me. And what I do is I help you to start showing up for you. And if that's what you're interested in doing, I'm going to come on every Thursday and I'm going to talk about ways that you can help yourself get clarity. If you have any questions, just send me a DM. If you want me to talk about anything specific, send me a DM and I can help you. If you're looking for a coach, here I am. I'll help you. I specialize in helping people get their lives on track. Thank you so much for coming in on my first live broadcast ever. Yay! Hey, I did it. I'm so proud of myself. It was hard. I was nervous at first, but you know what? Once you push past whatever the fear is, there's success on the other side. So everything you want is on the other side of fear. So you know what? Fear is just false evidence appearing real. Don't let fear keep you from living the life of your dreams. I'm Pamela Sharp. I love you, and I thank you for showing up and showing out. Show up for yourself this week. Do something for you. Bye.